I am a little bit bullish biased on this because most of the straddles in the long term are being created around this figure. If we see change, uh, let's look into the next one. The straddles are being created around the zone of 250, and also today's movement. If we see, people are interested in selling uh, calls around this, and also specifically falls around 250 region. There are a lot of calls, so that made me see and think over it again. And I've removed this position of profit booking of this one, but the entire position is still under a break even point. So uh, right now I am bullish on this. At the same time, the view is bullish, but the legs are under risk still. Both the legs are only one side of the leg, so I have already taken the profit booking. So I won't be adjusting anymore the side of B, but the a combination of this, if we look at the profit which we are making, the straight loss is around 2,700, but I might not take that as a massive loss. So would be clearly sticking on to this trade and see and having a bullish bias. So let me again show why I'm bullish biased here. So there was a positive uptick. Both the Nifty is neutral, but whenever the Geo fin and the stock is going up, we can see straight here that whenever it's moving up, people are getting into the long futures. But here, after there was a small dip here when people started again uh, closing the OI positions, future OI positions. And the main thing is, let's see on how here. JIOFIN. What is the positions which they are taking? In the August month, they are not taking it anymore. So everyone is closing down the positions because it's close to expiry. Now here, if we see last 5 minutes, 260 has opened up. There are calls which are being sold there, and this straddle buildup is happening again in 5 minutes. In 10 minutes, also, if we see the strikes which are being sold are calls aggressively, but you have to realize this: the calls which are the wall is clearly 260 is a good wall, but when we are seeing this, what we also notice is 250 is in the money, and people are still interested in the money calls in the last 10 minutes when it's in the neutral zone. If they're still interested, again, at 15 minutes, again, we are seeing much bigger wall here. So, so 250 can act as a support, but now the support is broken. So, we can expect a bullish movement in this. And if we see, uh, they are writing 240 calls, 245, 250, everything. But again, it's not just about calls, they're also writing puts. So this is clear indicator that people are whoever is buying futures here are also shorting the calls, covered calls, and this is becoming a straddle zone and a zone where people start fighting for the position of 250. This 250 zone, when there are a lot of OI positions which are there constantly, right? That becomes a region of support and resistance. So 250 region, even the next time when we see this, this will be a support resistance zone. So there'll be more fights around this. That's the opportunity where we can basically take a trade around this. Uh, so if we see 5 points above and below a 250 zone, uh, can be a safer regions, but at the same time, adjustments are everything. It's not just we take the trade and just leave it like that. Here we are positive. We might be incurring losses here, so we have to be careful about this region. And the overall position right now is bullish. I am bullish biased on this because of the momentum around it. Now let's go to the futures. So today, when there was a rally from 9:15 to 11:30, it was completely bullish. And in this window, the future OI has been clearly winning. And still, short bias is there. People are shorting at 260 as we see. Two, they're escaping this regions. Most of the uh, thing when we see open interest and geofinance, uh, what's happening here is let's see in the month of August, everyone is removing all the positions which they have because they're simply exiting these positions. But when we see in this month of September, they are writing calls around 250 and 260 region. So straddles are clearly built. So uh, let's combine this with the entire thing. The walls, what are the strongest walls right now? 240 is one of the strongest wall. 250 is a straddle which they are building, and 260 region is another big region where the fight is going on, and there is a clear wall of resistance in 260, and 250 is also a resistance wall, but uh, mostly a straddle wall, and the futures are being purchased there. But 240 region is again a wall from the support. And also one more consideration which we can give is to the market today. Market has really picked up well with a big opening of 50. HDFC Bank is the credit rating and other things are given good. Let's see how HDFC Bank is doing right now, because I have posted a video on HDFC Bank, and it is also doing good, but the bias is more like it's still in the range. It's not massively going up from there. It's just in the range of 25, but the the daily range, it has crossed around, let's see, since I have a open position, it has around 1 percentage movement today. That is a great thing around it. So I was bullish biased here. I'll wait for today and take even this position as a positive bullish trend, and I'll follow that. But GeoFin, I might not make any adjustment soon until it is crossing certain positions and it's crossing certain things. But overall, it has been profitable trade so far, GeoFin. And let's see how it turns out. But right now, uh, I'm predicting it would be in the range bound. Let's see. So that's it. That's the reason for the adjustment. Uh, might also, let's say I will close these positions, two positions, and enter something like, I might not adjust, but I'm just saying this would be a better position for me because the walls are clear and the risk is also reduced. So this would be a better position. But this is mostly a neutral position. If we see, this is mostly a neutral position, not a bullish position, bullish view. What we have right now is pretty bullish in terms of delta. It is pretty bullish. Uh, in the month of August, let's see the max pain. Wow, what does a max pain story tell us? So max pain is around 250. So it the percentage of gap in August, right? Let's see uh, the standard deviation. So in the next, okay, this is for the month of September, August. Okay, let's have for the standard deviation for the month of August would be somewhere around okay. So it can fall by 240 in the first one, and it can go up to 250. So from the positive side, we have the bullish view. We can make some money, not so great till the August expiry. If they are participating in the August trade, they might make some money. But on the bearish side, right, there is a huge loss potential too. Like, but I'm looking somewhere around this region to. I change this to. a lighter view, there is this one. Visibility which if you see the 200 MA, right? This is the clear support 200 mA for the 2 hours chart. So if we see, this is usually respected since this is broken. Again, they didn't respect it multiple times, but it stick to this range whenever the first break has happened. It respected this line and it has gone up. So there is a slow change in the upward movement, or it can be neutral, but it is a little bit up in an upward movement. And the price which we are setting here, when should we start adjusting, is around the 200 EMA. But again, it's completely based on, not just based on 200 MA. It can be based on the positions which the traders are going to take. But the bias today, which I have seen in the futures, is a good bullish bias. So I think from here on, I think something like, since this is a new trend line which is forming, right? Now, what I presume is this would be a trend and a breakout from here. So this again till October, not so September is when I can exit my trade somewhere around here, right? If it is going to flow up, it's going to go up. So that I can break my trade in the month of August itself, in few days itself. And then if it is bullish, much more bullish, I can be having a better bias towards that. And if it's going below this, also I can have an adjustment. So making money in both the adjustments is what is a strategy looking like. But adjustment is the only way we can make money in this trade. It's not about